With so many lies and deception and inception and just made up history on top of history on top of history on top of history, it's easy to feel anger towards the forces that have conjured up these levels of usury. Because at the end of the day, this is where the term crabs in a barrel come from. With many of our fellow human beings devising ways to feed off of the life or efforts or energy of another human being. And therefore, we have crabs in a barrel. Let's dig in. Welcome to Foundation for Elevation Station. My name is Leon Meredith, and oftentimes I like being calm because I'm under control. And I know if my spirit, my blood starts to pump, that anything may happen. I may push the limits and I might facilitate someone going to the hospital. It's very important for us to stay under control, especially as I am a black man that has been the victim of so many forces bringing focus upon to demonize the masculinity in the majority of us. So it's important that we stay cool, calm, collective. I'm talking about the lies of our present reality, this matrix. It's no history that is much true, because even in the history that we believe that has been true, it has been orchestrated. And I'm not trying to discredit it, but we must put it in its proper place. Reference points. This is the way that I perceive history at any point. It is a reference point to learn a lesson, to build from. So many of us try to hold history and say we have to build a foundation of something that's not true, and take the real events and try to create a whole movement around something that's not true and orchestrated. A point of deception, a tactic of inception. Feel me, don't lose me, rewind it. Because I feel like this is a necessary point for human beings that want to elevate and evolve. This ongoing story or documentation or any scripture, it is only a reference to build the script, to build from it and see where you come out at the end of this guidance, of this story, and see as you're developing in it, not at the end, you see what type of duty you can find within it for humanity. Are you ultra creative, where you can spin and be chosen to be a great fixture, a great role in one of the scripts? Or are you any even greater, where you can create something that is needed to move humanity towards the degree of sovereignty that we really moving towards? What I mean is the degree of sovereignty is like Elon Musk. Take my proverbial hat off to the brother. He's trying to get him and his constituents out of bondage into a degree of sovereignty or freedom. But many of us don't even know that we in a situation, I'll call it. I want to keep things blessed, positive. The one thing that I know that's positive, we have a chance at life to move along the course of this life and continually expand, develop, grow, evolve. We don't have to be only grateful for living another day, for just having life, because we have the opportunity to evolve and earn our sovereignty. How great is that? That's what the God you guys refer to. It connects with other people's understanding of our creators and developers. It is, we have the opportunity to elevate or be relegated to a subservient lifestyle. Just have fun. Be used to suck juice from you like a battery. Oh. Can you elevate? I sound like the Warriors movie. Instead of saying, can you dig it? Can you elevate? Like, that's what it is. I always wondered, how could I? For years, I wasn't miserable, but I was irritatingly perplexed with gathering the knowledge of the workings of the world, and I was at a standstill with where to go next when I was seeing so many deceptive points. It was 2006 and I was getting released from a federal institution after a almost 4-year little stint. The sentence was longer, but I did a lot of programming to get out earlier, and it was beneficial for my life, learning the extensive breakdowns of drug usage and lifestyle and the psychological, components of it. It was fantastic. That's when I started to realize that, man, damn near all of us have certain types of addictions, because at the same time I was learning to be a fitness trainer and a dietitian. And so it was just all coming together with me. And I was studying some in-depth religious stuff. I was just elevating it. And my perspective of so many levels was just evolving me at a rate was just, I felt like Neo in the Matrix. It was just, things was moving in slow motion. I was just kind of like now. That's how I feel. Like, wow. It's just my head is just blew back, like poof, brain exploding. Straight up. Just, y'all wouldn't even believe what's going on. They say ignorance is bliss. Y'all better believe it. But if you want to know the truth, go through my catalog. I guess I'll end this one here. Woo, did I get where I was trying to go? Pain. Pain is growth. We have the opportunity to make it out of bondage, to lead our children into a further level of development, of evolution. And if you watch me, fun is great. You know how I feel, but on top of that is fun, pleasure. It has to be regulated to just a prerequisite to building ourselves. So I say I love you. Tuning out. Foundation for elevation.